Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today I am not working on a new project. Instead, I'm doing something a little bit different. I have pulled this old Kirtle out of my closet. I actually made this back in 2015, and it's seen, a bunch of wear and tear over the years, as things do. As you can see, my center back seam has frayed out a little bit right at the back neckline, and that is because the sleeves are too tight. This really has been a problem since I made it. I just didn't quite put enough ease into the bicep, and quarantine happened, so the sleeves fit even more poorly now. So what I'm going to do, because the rest of the kirtle is still in really good shape, it's nice linen and it's nice and cool for hot weather, I'm going to take off the sleeves, and what I'm going to do is cut out a short sleeve for my kirtle that will fit, I should say that won't be too tight. So I'm going to add some width into the sleeve that I cut out of my old sleeve pieces, because the other side of having made this in 2015 is I don't have any more of this fabric left to cut from. So I've got to make do with what I have in the sleeves to cut new short sleeves out of this. Step one is, of course, removing the sleeves from the arm size. And then once I've got them separate, I will also rip the seams in the sleeves themselves, which is the back arm sleeve, not an underarm sleeve, because of where I put the seam, and the hem too. And then I'm going to take a pattern off of the existing sleeve, alter it, and then cut my new sleeves out of the dark blue linen. And while I am doing that here on the video, I want to introduce everyone to a challenge I am issuing. So this challenge is called the Costume Renewal Challenge. And even though I'm saying costume, it's open to everyone and anyone. You don't have to be a historical costumer to do it. You could be a cosplayer, somebody who does vintage, or even just everyday sewing. It's open to everyone and everything. And you also don't need to be a YouTuber to do this, because this is something that, again, everyone who sews can do. So, if you're only a TikToker or an Instagrammer or even a blogger, anyone and everyone, the more people that do this, the more fun it'll be. So, as I said, this is called the Costume Renewal Challenge. And what it is to basically do what I'm doing right here. Go into your closet, find that costume that you made a while back. Maybe something didn't go quite right in the original construction process, or maybe your weight has changed in either direction. It happens. I have some costumes that are too big for me now because of some weight loss. But basically, take something and instead of, just leaving it to languish in your closet forever, pull it out and make it work again. I do want to say that that it should not be huge change from original to remake. Ooh, excuse me. It really should be keeping the overall feel of the original costume when you remake it or alter it. So starting from, a Regency dress and remaking it into an 1890s dress, for example, would not count. That's not renewing the original costume. It's making something completely new and different. So this is an open challenge, and it's also an open-ended challenge. There is no deadline, no time frame, no limit. I have a couple other things in my closet as well that could use a little, TLC. So I might do a couple more of these projects. I've been planning on remaking the sleeves on this kirtle for quite a while now, well over a year probably. And a couple of my fellow costubers have also done similar things of altering old costumes to fit again. And that is what helped inspire me to turn this into something that everyone can try out. So I do want to thank Meredith Smith and Amber of DSA Costumes, because they've, in the past, well, Meredith put her video up last week, and Amber's was a month or two ago. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I am putting together a playlist for anyone who does do a video on YouTube for this challenge, and I am going to include their videos as well, and that is linked in the description below, so you can check out their 2 videos, which are fantastic as well. And if you want to do this, or I should say if you do this, just, let me know and I will add you to the playlist as well. You can message me on Instagram. That's probably the easiest way to get a hold of me. And if you do this as an Instagram only post, just, tag me and let me know, because I want to see what you guys do and how you take some old costumes, or take your old costumes and breathe new life into them as well. So I hope you guys enjoy this idea, and I really hope you give it a try, and we'll have some fun doing this. Now let's get back to what I'm working on here in this video. So as you can see, I've already cut out the sleeves, sewed the seam in them, and I have felled and hemmed them, both sleeves of course. And what I'm going to do is also run a line of very short running stitches so that I can ease the top of the sleeve head into the armhole, because it is now a little bit bigger than the armhole. So I want to make sure it looks like a smooth join and not too bunchy or anything. Before I set the sleeves, I just want to patch that center back neckline, and I debated patching it on with a bias piece, but in the end I went with just a round piece that I curved slightly so it was an oval shape rather than a circle or a square. And what I'm doing is just running a tiny gathering stitch around the edge, and I'm going to pull that in to help get an even turn in for my seam allowances, so that it just sits a little bit smoother once I start sewing it on. With the neckline all patched, the only thing left to do is to just insert my new sleeves, and once they are sewn in, I will be fully done with this for the moment. I did set aside the light blue lining for my sleeves. I will probably turn those into pin-on sleeves, but I'm going to do that at a later date. I haven't 100% decided if I'm going to do that yet or not, so that's why it's not in this video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed this little renewal of my Kirtle here. If you want to participate in the costume renewal challenge, you can comment here or give me a shout on Instagram. That is linked down below, as always. And I hope you will give it a try. And thank you guys. Like always, thank you for watching. Please like this if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe. I'm getting really close to 1,000 subscribers, which means I will get my community tab soon, which I am really excited to have, because who wouldn't be excited about that, right? So thank you again for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.